Hi, Alyssa Arundell here. I'd like to just spend some time on this Nature Chats talk with you today. Something came up for me the last few days that I myself have been sort of grappling with a little bit, and we're very often told that, gratitude is the best attitude, and one of the most powerful and incredible ways to manifest is through that feeling of gratitude. When our lives are really going through a very difficult patch, it can be extraordinarily difficult to find gratitude within that pain and grief. But one thing that I found for myself, and I don't know whether any of you have experienced this, is that in those times of trauma and challenge, that's where my kind of resilience comes out, and I'm able to find those just pearls of something to hold on to, that hope, that faith, that belief, that, holding on to that rope and that power that comes through. The times I feel that are a little more challenging are when life is, when good things happen. And so what this Nature Chats talk is about today, and again, it's always just the musings of my mind, so it tends to just be, there's no script here, it's just kind of my philosophical brain working out here. But it's like when we are struggling to feel gratitude when things are going right. Now, some people might say that this is a form of depression. Some people might say that this is a form of maybe self-preservation. For those of us that have been through particularly great challenges, sometimes it can be really hard to let the good in, and to feel grateful for when things go right. Or some of us may feel an intense guilt when good things happen for us. It's almost like, and then that comes down to, deserving. So we always kind of need to check in with ourselves at where our level of understanding ourselves is at, because life is like that sea we can hear behind us. It ebbs and it flows, and sometimes we can go through life where we feel quite empowered and we feel quite aware of our gifts and our talents, and then other times we can feel totally inept, almost like we're having some kind of imposter syndrome about the way that we're living our lives. And what triggered this for me is a post came up on Facebook. You get your memories come up, and it was from 7 years ago when I'd co-written this book, and it got to Amazon #1 bestseller. And it was me and a bunch of other people. It was a collaboration. And I was reading the post and I thought, wow, that girl sounds really proud of her work, and she sounds like she's, I hope it didn't come across as boastful, but it came across as, I feel like I was proud of something and I was proud to share it. I don't know whether as we get older that gets more difficult, or whether that was something going on within myself, but I think that it is really important to celebrate those moments of gratitude that we have for our lives and our achievements, and not to hide our light under a bushel. It can be really easy, particularly as an empath, to try and make ourselves seem smaller to make other people feel comfortable, or we don't want to sound like we're taking up too much room or too much space, particularly if your aura is pretty strong. But sometimes we kind of need to have a 180 on that and really let ourselves show and really let ourselves shine. And I haven't done a lot of these nature chats for a long time. Just if you see my previous video on the update of what's been going on, I'll link it in this video. But when I sort of sat down to film, I only ever take one take, and at the start of this video I was a bit like, I'm out of my depth here, I've not done it for a while. What if somebody walks past? What if somebody hears me? But then as I'm kind of channeling through the message for today, I guess it's given me the courage to not care about that, and to just say that we all need to give ourselves a little pat on the back sometimes. We all need to be a little bit louder sometimes. We all, like that little dog I can hear in the background, we all need to advocate for ourselves a little more, not worry that we're taking up too much room, not worry that we're taking up too much space, that we're taking up, you know, someone else's needs are more important than our own. No, you know, our own needs are important to be witnessed and to be seen and to be heard and to be validated. And so yes, it's not about being selfish and making everything about us, but sometimes it does need to be about us, and sometimes we do need to create and make that space for ourselves, because it's not always going to be handed to us in that way. So my challenge to you through this video is to write in the comments some things that you're really proud of, you know, some things that you've either achieved. This could be in your personal life, academically, some really difficult situation that you got through. It could even be like today, you know, you were feeling really tired, but you managed to get up and you got dressed and you went for a walk. You know, whatever achievement at whatever stage you're at, it could be you graduated, or you passed your driving test, or maybe you welcomed a new member into the family and your heart is brimming with pride for them, and but for you as well, to see the love that you're bringing into the world. So I want to hear all about the great things that you're achieving, and it'd be great if we could all celebrate each other's achievements in the comments below, because I don't think we do that enough in a very sincere way. You know, we're kind of good at going on social media and saying, oh, well done, or congratulations, and that's lovely, but for the person reading those comments, like, how often do we actually let it sink in? So the challenge for today is to write nice things in the comments about, you know, what you've been up to, your achievements, and then maybe we can give each other a pat on the back and some encouragement. And then when you get that encouragement back, just sit with it. Allow yourself to feel like somebody has just given you a compliment. You really deserve to have one today. So that's it for the Nature Chats today. No idea what the title of this video will be until I watch it back. But until we speak again, take care and God bless.